So I'm really excited to show you, our approach to SKOx and all that we've, done to put all these great ideas together in an organized and quickly deployable program. And so all of your participants in your SKO, no matter their revenue role, is going to be able to access it from their homepage to get this great streamlined experience. You're able to package this to where folks can get the pre-work and level set. They can have access then and they know what general sessions are upcoming and get those great pre-recorded sessions. There's going to be follow-up. And so that's the idea of the 30 days here, is that all of that reinforcement, all of that practice and engagement, it's going to continue on to make such a great event for all of your folks who are attending SKO. And so we're going to get started. We're going to talk about the pre-work first. And so one of the things that SalesHood can offer is putting that guide first, right? We're going to level set. Everybody has questions about, well, what does virtual mean? What is that going to look like? What's expected of me? And being able to, just level set with your executive welcomes and deliver the program overview. Go over those frequently asked questions. And then there's this great opportunity to use SalesHood exercises for the discussion board. Right? What do people want to know more about? What's going to keep them coming back for more? And so just by using the guide to set everything off, everybody's going to be engaged. They're going to know what to expect. Talking about how do we network? How do I meet people that I don't know? What about people who are new to the company? My team's different. And how do I get to know them? Well, you're going to be able to use SalesHood to have people record who they are professionally. This is fun. I'll share my screen here and how easy it is to record. Here's your camera and you're able to record no matter where you are. I'm in the spare bedroom / office, right? It's not cool, but now people know where I am every day when I'm not chasing the kids around. And so you can say who you are professionally. I can check out my team. I can meet everybody who's new, leave a shout out, a comment, right? And then go through and actually learn about folks. And this is what's going to be different with using SalesHood to support your SKO, is now not only did I just listen to who people are, but now if there's something engaging and exciting, I can mention them. I can collaborate with them. And so, yeah, you might be using other tools like Teams or the chat features, but think about having a consolidated place where people can engage and talk and get to know one another. Right? So just like we're going to get to learn who everybody is, we're going to do the same for deal wins. I know if you're familiar with SalesHood, you know about those deal wins, right? We want to hear, how were you successful? All your peers want to know, how'd you do that? How'd you close that deal? What did you say? What did you do? And you can share that video story. And then again, you can network. And again, it's about applying that knowledge. It's about learning from peers and saying, I learned how Elay did it, and I'm going to do it in 2021 as well. So just as you're getting to know folks and networking, just as you're sharing the tips of what's been successful in terms of selling, here's where you're able to announce, here are the awards and who do you want to recognize? And so you give the field the opportunity to say, this person deserves recognition. This team deserves recognition. And you can actually crowdsource and collect those ideas. And then, of course, you can level set any of your pre-keynote. And you heard from these guys, use the data to decide what goes here. Where are you faltering in your sales process? That's the answer. That's how you know where to go. So do you need to have an impact on discovery? Do you need to get better at compelling events? Whatever you need going into SKO, whatever your sales force needs, that's your pre-work that you level set everybody coming in on. Okay. And so after the pre-work, everyone feels comfortable, everybody's confident, they know what to expect. Here's where those replays come in. And so we make it really easy for you to upload those video replays, but then again, it's the ask me anything. It's feeling like you're part of it. It's having a central repository to get access to the video again, the slide deck that was shared, the collateral that's part of it, and being able to ask questions and get them answered, that folks are really going to become aligned with what is the business outcome that we're going to do in 2021. And what does that mean for me and my team, right? And so you're going to be able to leverage all of those great keynotes that would normally have been on stage, but you're still going to be able to create the same experience. Here's the panels. You heard some of our presenters today talk about panels. Have your top reps on those panels. Have your customers on those panels. And this is a great way to crowdsource those questions, right? Come up and after deliver the FAQ that comes from it, right? What is that customer story that comes from it? Put that replay right here so people can tell that success story. Have your regional breakouts, record those, let people know what that means, right? Address that. And then of course your awards, you can do those replays. Hopefully Callie can share how she did the cool applause at the bottom of the screen. I think that'd be neat. But you can upload all of that so people do get the recognition that they deserve. And so once you're done going through the pre-work and the general sessions, this is where actually, using SalesHood and having a virtual event can actually enhance the experience to what people are used to. They might have had a great dinner. It was cool to see everybody. They heard a lot of great information, but now how are they going to use it? And where is that reinforcement and where's that application? That comes in your subsequent weeks. And here's where those managers are such a big part of what it is you're trying to accomplish with your event. You're going to want to still have your breakouts. You're still going to want to drill down into your industry and your product. But what's going to be able to enhance those keynotes is the coaching that's going to happen with the managers in their teams in between. So now that I know the product roadmap, I know where we're going with product, I know what that means for my industry, how am I going to speak to that? How am I going to still know what to say? How am I going to know that I'm saying it right? Well, you're going to get feedback from your manager, from your coaches. You can still upload live calls, right? And you can still go through a deal review. Remember, SKO is a fun event, but it still needs to impact revenue. And so taking those great ideas that are coming from the keynotes and applying them to what's in the pipeline today is going to help, right? I think we're all probably missing the stand and delivers. I've seen a few awkward ones in my day. I've seen some really great ones in my day. Either way, I still want to see them. So imagine pushing this out to the field based on your time zones, based on your geos at the right time. SalesHood's scalable for you. You can have your APAC run through this together, your EMEA, your North America run through this together, but still having that stand and deliver. And I think it's Callie that said it, you still have your leaderboard. Sales personnel want to see their name in lights. And so you can still have those fun stand and delivers. That doesn't have to go away and to keep that engagement up. Okay. Going through the next weeks, that's the what we sell. You're going to want to address how we sell it, right? So you're going to want to revisit your marketing. You know what the company goals are from the CEO. You've heard the sales leaders roll out, here are our targets, here's how we're going to get there. And the chief marketing officer is going to be the plan for what you say and when you say it. And so you're going to be able to go through and generate that pipeline to actually come up with your plan. What is your outreach? Who are your target accounts? So you still have to develop a relationship online. You still have to demo online. And how are you going to help people be successful? You can push these modules that come with SalesHood so folks know how to be successful when they're remote. Okay. After you go through that, again, continuing selling, what you ultimately want is the territory plan. And again, I can't stress enough how important your frontline managers are here. When you train frontline managers how to coach, they will rise to the occasion. Managers didn't get there because they didn't want to be there, right? They have drive. It's just usually a skill will situation. And so give them the skills and they'll do it. They'll be able to coach. You're able to give them tips for them. And then they can go through and help their teams prioritize their accounts. And by the end of the week, when you're, 25 days in, all of your reps have a plan of how they're going to be successful and sell more to help you meet that company goal. And the last row, before we talk about the critical and needing to measure all this, right? We can't leave analytics out of it, but now have a fun pitch challenge, right? You're used to, if I've demoed to you in the last month, you've heard me say, learn, coach, sell, right? We did that here. That doesn't change just because it's virtual, that doesn't go away. So still have your keynote, still celebrate your top reps, still have your CRO recording the gold standard pitch, right? Go through and learn it and understand the why, right? Still have your subject matter experts helping you, supporting you, say, this is why you say it this way. This is what's in it for you. And then go through and let them ask me anything. And once the learning's over, have everybody go through the pitch challenge, right? Make it so that everybody has to review at least 3 peers, right? If you set those expectations and precedents, people will do it. They're craving interaction, and SalesHood allows you to run through your pitch challenges, whittle it all the way down, whatever makes sense for the size of your org, the geo for your org, but then you ultimately get to your pitch challenge where everybody's logging in, coming in, and they're recording either their stand and deliver, their company pitch. They've got the scorecard. They know what they should say, how they should say it, what good looks like. And so that's our approach for this SKO learning, is have that fun interactive event there at the end. where people are participating together. They may not be in the top 5, but you know they're going to be watching who the top 5 reps are and trying to replicate that success. Remember, you get all the analytics and clicks from this, and you're going to correlate it to performance.